everyone. Welcome to tonight's Celebrity Big Brother chat.
Oh, hi. It's episode 12. It's the clip show,
It
Dorna.
is the walk down memory lane.
All right, so this is supposedly all new and never before seen anywhere.
I don't know. I saw one or two of these clips before on, Twitter when they were trying to promote the show before the feed started. I remember. But anyway,
All right.
it seems kind of odd to have a walk down memory lane show like this when the season has only been 3 weeks long.
I know.
But there were still some fun moments
if only
tonight.
we could get back to day 2.
I know, right? There were some fun moments on tonight's show, for sure.
All right, so everybody loved their messages from home.
Yeah, we pick up where last night's episode... was it last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, where last night's episode left off.
Oh, I miss my family.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm sure these people have been on longer business trips than...
Yeah, but you at least would get to, FaceTime with them or, talk to them. But this, you cut off.
You cut.
It's different.
Well, they had some homemades and crabby snacks, a.k.a. champagne and appetizers for everyone to enjoy after last night's show.
Mm-hmm.
And let's let the awkward line feeding begin.
Well, first things first, I have to say, where was Cardgate? Why did we not get Cardgate in this episode? And if you haven't been watching the spoilers and you don't know what Cardgate is, the Houseguests have been playing...
Solitaire nonstop.
An unacceptable amount of solitaire.
It's just too much.
It's sickening. So,
and
Lamar...
not in a good way.
No, not in a sickening the house way.
Yeah.
So Lamar
We're
Odom...
solitairing the house down.
We're not. So Lamar Odom, he had enough one day.
Yeah.
And Todrick was all excited because he got a brand new deck of cards that he requested.
I ordered these.
And Lamar was like, let me see those. And he freaking ripped a bunch of them. Ah!
Not all the way through.
No, well...
You could still play with them.
So
Guess they
Todrick
don't
was
shuffle
pissed.
so nice.
Oh, well. It was a real fun moment that a lot of us live feedsters really needed. So I don't know why they wouldn't show it to us on the show.
That really would have been nice for them to show. Maybe they're saving it for tomorrow.
I don't know. But anyway, they were talking about, first impressions and when they were getting settled into the house.
Cynthia's still going back to her fangirling over Todd.
Yeah, she said she had a poster of him in her room growing up. That's so fun.
Yet he's having trouble remembering everyone else's names.
Yeah, the sad thing is that was a flashback to a few weeks ago, but he was still messing up people's names yesterday.
You know what? I can identify with that because I am terrible with people's names.
Some people are not good with names.
No. All
right, moving on.
I didn't realize that Chris Kirkpatrick actually started In Sync.
Yeah, this is one of
He was the first member of In Sync, and it was
he got the group together.
This
was one of the clips that they showed on social media before the season started.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He actually he kind of discovered Justin Timberlake, right?
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, he was on the Mickey Mouse Club, but I think his career really took off when he was in Sync.
Of course. I have to say, I have gained so much respect for Chris in Sync after watching the show. I feel like he is a stand-up guy.
Yeah. Just like Randall, right? No, just kidding. Because that's what Lala would say all the time. That's why when you said stand-up guy, Randall's a stand-up guy.
Oh my god.
Don't come for him.
What if somebody from Vanderpump Rules was on the show?
That would be crazy.
You know this is yeah, no, it was...
This is the best 3 weeks of our lives. 4, maybe.
They were in the house for a week before the show actually started. But, yeah, I enjoyed seeing Chris on the show after it was all said and done.
At first, I thought, but then...
There were times where I was frustrated with him.
Yes.
But I do think that he is a good guy.
He is a good guy.
Yeah.
I feel like, from what I've seen.
All right.
So Todrick and Chris Kirkpatrick did not get along.
No, they did not.
At first, they kind of did.
They were kind of working together. They had the mutual ally of Misha.
The mutual adoration of Misha.
Sure. But then
they were both fangirling.
Things were getting tense. And there was a huge confrontation.
In the sauna room.
In the sauna room. It was like the day that Chris was being evicted.
Mm-hmm.
It was the day of, right?
Day of, yeah.
And we only got to see a small portion of this back and forth on the live feeds. But we got to see a little bit more tonight. And I have to say, thank you for finally showing
what a horrible person Todrick is.
Yeah. Okay, but like this was just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Todrick. This show has been protecting him so much. They've been so kind to him in the edit. This is just like a glimpse.
If you haven't seen the live feeds, you don't know what a shit he is.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Really bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, they were arguing about like who turned on each other first in the game, and it was just like a game conversation at first. And then Chris was saying, like, this isn't personal, it's not personal. And then all of a sudden Todrick's like, it is personal. I don't like you. And, like, I never want to see you again after this. And then he decides to bring Chris's son into this and saying, like, your son is going to come to you and be like, Daddy, why did you turn on your team?
Yeah. Todrick is petty.
Yes.
Chris Kirkpatrick never played this game personally.
Yeah, him turning on Todrick, which, yes, he did. Move. That was a game move. There was nothing personal about that. And I don't know why Todrick had to turn that into such an ugly situation, but boy, was it ugly. That's not cool.
Yeah, it really was ugly.
I mean, I guess Kylan has been staying at his house, and we saw what Kylan did when he was evicted last season, so...
Guess he got some bad advice.
It was
how
gross.
to play the game.
Gross.
Did he also tell him to call up and ask for free stuff?
I don't know.
All right. Well, Lamar is tall AF. There's no disputing that.
Yeah.
But Todrick kind of disrespected him by saying he was just some NBA basketball player. He is a 2-time NBA champion.
Yeah.
All right. So... Carson thought it would be funny if he were to get on Todrick's shoulders and put on Lamar's giant ass robe, and you know what?
But that was like a poncho.
Yeah, he was right. It was funny
great.
as hell. The fake farting, walking and wafting through the house was amazing. No. Can Carson do anything wrong? Yes, he can.
In the game, yes.
But as entertainment value... Chef's kiss.
Yeah, as a human being, love him.
Yeah.
So that was a fun little comic relief. And then we got... I gotta say, the stars of the season, Carson, Chris Kattan, and Lammy. Lammy was a huge star this season, and he got a huge chunk of time on this show tonight.
I wonder who started calling him Lammy. Or
I thought he said it was from the Kardashians.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Lammy... still doesn't know the game. He doesn't know.
Yeah, he did not do his homework going into the show, and he didn't really, like...
But he still doesn't know it.
You would think after a few weeks of, like, seeing how this all works, he'd be like, oh, okay, I got the hang of it now, but... but he's still so lovable. I could see
in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, with the mirror... What's with all these mirrors? Do we really need all these mirrors? Mm-hmm. That's because they're filming you. And he's like...
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah. And he didn't understand that if you get evicted, you can't
that means
be
you can't win
voted
anymore.
The winner.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get knocked out of the playoffs, you're not going to come back and win the championship. Mm. He didn't know who Julie was.
Hey, he's just being spontaneous or whatever.
Spontaneity. I have a lot of spontaneity.
Yeah.
He's also a very loud talker.
I can't help it.
You're a Lamar. You're a Lammy.
I guess.
He didn't know that the diary room was being filmed for the show.
Yeah. He learned that pretty late into the game.
I wonder if he still even...
Well, he knows now. Yeah, he knows now.
He didn't know that
like the
there was a
format
jury.
Of picking the winner. He was like, wait, the losers pick the winner? That can't be right.
And he's like, isn't it just... determined by the activities?
The activities. I love that.
All right, so this is where he makes some sense. Okay. He believes in aliens.
I mean, yeah, the universe is so big. Do we really think that there aren't aliens out there?
Of course there are, and he knows it.
Yeah.
So Shayna she was talking about doing her ancestry, and Todd said that he was related to the pharaohs.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. And Lamar chimes in about the pharaohs being connected with the aliens, and I know exactly what show he must be watching.
Is it Ancient Aliens?
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, dang, he watches that Ancient Alien show, doesn't he? Mm-hmm. Which, honestly, that stuff is so addicting.
It really is.
I don't know necessarily that aliens help build the pyramids, but I do think that there are aliens out there.
I think that they're among us.
Could
but
be.
Whatever.
But yeah, anyway, moving on.
Shayna brought her crystal pendulum, and she asked a question. It's like a magic 8-ball, but this one only knows yes or no. So she holds it on a, no. Wait, let me ask. Oh, it does know.
I mean, it does, cool, okay? But it's fun, but they kind of showed that it's not very accurate, so...
It's kind of like the old trick of predicting the gender of your baby when you're pregnant. Yeah. You're supposed to take your wedding ring off and put it on a chain and dangle it above your belly and see.
Sounds like a very similar concept.
Circle vagina is for a girl. Back and forth pendulum is for a boy. Is that pee-pee. True? That's what. Okay. That's what they say. Yeah.
I will say I think that it's great as like a comfort item for her. Mm-hmm. I'm glad that she was able to bring that in.
She said she had it for like 20
2 decades.
Years. Yeah. All right.
Shayna brought on some more fun with her levitation trick.
I remember this from Girl Scouts.
This is from like sleepovers and stuff. Yeah. She said she learned it at the Playboy Mansion,
amongst other things. Then they toasted Carson.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Because he is a diary room queen.
He really is a gem.
He really ruled the diary room.
And outside of the diary room. But they were focusing mainly on his DRs here.
He's really a goat. Yeah. And we appreciated him so much.
Carson was
sad
saying
to see him go.
If they do a Celebrity All-Star season, he would come back. Can you imagine? Oh my god.
I would love to see him play with Marissa.
I'd like to see Tamar come back again.
Tamar would be amazing. All right, so we find out that some of the house guests, aka celebrities.
Wait, I have a question for you. It just popped in my head. So we've seen what happens with Carson and Todrick in the house together. You know, they're both from the same drag race circle. Mm-hmm. What would happen if Ross was also in the mix?
Oh, wow.
Would Rawson be a thing?
Yes, I think so.
I think they would have worked together and they would have harnessed their power.
Right. And I think Ross would talk some sense into Carson and say, don't trust Todrick.
Yeah. But anyway, just a thought.
Who would Rue work with if Rue was in the house with all three?
Carson? I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems like they're pretty good friends outside of the house. Yeah. I don't know, but...
All right, well, we find out that the celebrities weren't always so famous or cushy or...
Yeah, I mean, some of them really came from nothing and built up their careers, and it was definitely inspiring to listen to.
Misha living in an RV for 2 years. Yeah. Chris Kirkpatrick being homeless with his family when he was in high school. And he had to live in somebody's shed with a
and use an outhouse. Oh my god! So it's really amazing to hear their stories.
Those Ohio winters, they're pretty rough in the outhouse.
Yeah, I bet.
You probably have icicles hanging from your hoo-ha.
Ah!
All right, so Lamar tells us about when Kobe passed away.
He's known Kobe since he was 15 years old.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. And they were teammates. So it hit him hard, and I just feel so bad. Lamar has been through so much in his life, but I'm glad that he's doing better now, and he's on a better path.
Oh, wait. America's vote? What? Did you guys vote for America's favorite player?
We got in our votes again. Yep.
We voted for Shayna again, both of us, so let us know in the comments who you guys are wanting to win.
Yep. We got to see a segment of celebrities. They're just like us, sort of. With them cleaning up the house. Some of them don't really know how to clean, and some of them were putting in a lot of work.
So Cynthia was cleaning the bathroom. She was doing a good job, not for everyone else.
She did a lot of the cleaning.
But for herself. Because she didn't want to feel like she was in a toilet house. So
That's fair.
She had a pair of purple gloves that she was using, and she couldn't find them.
These were dedicated bathroom toilet gloves.
You don't mix the toilet gloves with the other rooms. But Chris Kirkpatrick didn't get the freaking memo, and he's in the kitchen sink with those damn dirty toilet gloves.
No!
Touching everything.
Yeah, including like his shirt. Blech. Yeah. That's too much for me, man. No.
Todd has a bad snoring problem. They didn't show how violent and how much of an argument he had with Chris Kattan about
I wouldn't say it was violent, but...
I mean, yelling.
It was tense.
It was yelling.
They had a disagreement one morning, and it was like, whoa. But, yeah.
Is that what we're calling it?
Whoa.
A disagreement?
I guess. I don't know.
A difference of opinion?
Mm.
I thought it was a little bit more than that.
Different strokes, you know?
Oh. What'd you talk about, Maddie?
I know.
All right, so Chris Kattan could not handle the snoring.
I'm really curious how Chris would have done if he had been getting a good night's sleep every night. I wonder if that would have affected his time on the show, if he would have stayed longer, like what the deal was. Because I really think that the sleep issue really messed him up.
I think, yes, it did, but I think the competitions were a little bit too physical for Chris Kattan.
Well, I think he was also saying in some of his post-show interviews that he had, like, some family issues going on, so...
Yeah, he was afraid people were going to pass away while he was in the house or something.
That's so sad.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's
tough.
really difficult, so...
All right, then we were treated to a diary room supercut.
Always look forward to this.
Oh, the bidet. Oh, how do I look without makeup? No one knows what they're doing in this house.
Yeah. I feel like, compared to other diary room supercuts that we've seen before, this one was kind of, like...
lame.
Lackluster. I don't know. I think they didn't want to show the celebs, like, at their worst.
I needed to see crying. I needed to see complaining. Yeah. I needed to see bitching. I needed to see whining. I needed to see people not knowing where they are.
Well, we didn't really get to see that much of that. All of that.
Nothing. We saw nothing. We saw some toilet talk.
We saw Todd leave a sock behind. We saw Lamar
looking at his fingernails that he threw there and forgot that he threw them there. And he was like, are those fingernails? You know, the ones that you were biting off and...
Yeah.
All right. So, this was funny.
This was odd. This last clip where...
Todrick and Lamar are Big Brother house husbands.
Yeah.
Maybe dysfunctional ones.
I don't think so. Because the relationship that they were describing sounded a lot more like the relationship that Lamar had with Carson. Mm-hmm. They had a fun little, like, house husbands thing going on. They would, like, flirt, you know, for fun, whatever. But Lamar does not like Todrick. At all.
Do you think Lamar ever angrily farted in Todrick's general direction?
I don't know. And Todrick does not seem to be a fan of Lamar either.
Well, Lamar said that he would go to a gay bar for Todrick.
I mean, gay bars are fun, so...
Yeah, really. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. But it was just weird, this clip, because it didn't really make sense to me.
That's like saying Todrick and Chris Kirkpatrick got along great together.
Yeah, like, what? I don't know about that one, but okay.
They're really trying to gaslight this, I guess. Gaslight it, get it?
All right. Well, tomorrow we will see the HOH competition play out. We're going to see the nominations, and that's that.
And then we're going to be treated to a 2-hour show
on
Monday.
At least Monday's a double eviction, baby.
And have we ever been happy after a double eviction? No, never.
I'm just eternally hopeful. I can't help it.
Well, maybe this will be the first time.
Maybe.
Ever.
So let us know what you thought in the comments about this episode. I thought that there were some interesting moments. I wouldn't say it was like a home run, but I am at least glad that some of the people that are only watching the episodes got to see a little taste of what Todrick has really been like on the live feeds.
A doo-doo.
Yeah, we need honesty.
Yes. Turd to poop. All right, so until the spoiler tomorrow.
Much love.